Hey everyone, welcome to Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. I'm Kishore, and today you'll be seeing me solve a classic Sudoku created by PDM. This Sudoku has been taken from the CTC Discord server, and the link to solve this is given in the description of the video. Please do give it a try before watching this video. And this classic has been titled Classic with One Toughie. So apparently there is a difficult step somewhere in the middle of the solve. Let's see if I'm able to find that. This is a live solve. I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. So I'll start the Sudoku now. Normal classic rules apply. Each row, each column and 3 by 3 box of the grid will have digits from 1 to 9. No repetitions. Standard classic rules. So I'll start the Sudoku now. Okay, we'll start with the 4s. The 4 goes in one of these two cells in column 2. And 4 is in row 7 and row 9. So 4 goes in one of these two cells. And if I look at box 3, it has 3 options for 4, and I generally don't make corner pencil marks involving more than 2 cells. Okay, let's go to a different digit. 3 maybe. 3 is in row 5, row 6, so 3 goes in one of these 2 cells, and because of this 3 we get our first digit, and that gives the 3 in one of these 2 cells in column 5. And in box 9, 3 goes here because it can't go in these 2 cells, and that gives me a 3 in one of these 2 cells. Row 1 can't contain a 3 and column 3 cannot contain a 3 for box 1, so 3 goes in these 3 cells, 3 goes in these 3 cells. Okay, so let's shift to a different digit now. Okay, I'm seeing a digit. 8 is in row 5, row 6, so that gives me an 8 here. And continuing with the weights, continuing with the 8s, 8 is in row 7, row 9, so that gives me an 8 here, and 8 cannot go here, so that gives an 8 here, and that just gives an 8 here. Extending the logic, 8 goes in these 2 cells, 8 in column 7 is in these 3 cells, 8 in column 5 is in these 3 cells. Okay, let's focus on a different digit now. So 9 in row 8 and row 9, so that gives a 9 in these 2 cells, and there are only 2 9s in the grid. We don't see anywhere else, so I don't think we can. Okay, box 5, we can just place 9 in one of these 2 cells. So is there any more digit that we can corner pencil mark? Okay, 1. 1 in row 5 has only 2 options. It will go in these 2 cells. 1 in box 7 has again 2 options, goes in these 2 cells. 1 in box 8 again goes in these 2 cells because row 8 and column 5 can't take a 1, so that gives a 1 here. 1 in column 9 has only 2 options, goes into these 2 cells. So I made several pencil marks, but just I think 3 digits, right? So far we've got only 3 digits. So okay, 6 is not in column 5. I'm sorry, 6 is not in column 8 of box 6, so 6 goes in one of these 2 cells. So I'm just keeping my working solve simple, just looking for cells which have only 2 options of a particular candidate. So 6 cannot be in row 5, 6 cannot be in column 3, so 6 goes here. And 6 in box 1 has 3 options, so I'm not going to mark that. Okay, let's look for 2s maybe. I don't think we have looked at the 2s. So 2 has 3 options here. And 2 in column 8 can only go in these 2 cells. That's good because we have got a locked pair here. 2, 3 can only go into these 2 cells in column 8. So I'll just remove those corners and get a 2, 3 pair. Okay, 4, because I've seen that the action with the 2s have dried up. Okay, 2 can be marked here, right? That's a useful notation. 2 goes in one of these two cells. 2 has many options here, lots of options here, 3 options here. Okay, let's just stop it there. We'll complete column 8 because that looks really easy to do. 2 3 6 1 7 8. So this must be 4 5 9 triplet for the column, and 5 is in row 4, so that's not a 5, that's the 4 9 pair, or rather 4 9 candidate. 1 2 3 8 and 4 5 9, so we need 6 7, and that can be placed into these cells. So let's look at row 4. 1 3 8 2 and 5, which means we need 4 6 7 9 in row 5. 4 and 6 can't go in row 4 column 3, so that's a 7 9, and 7 9 cannot go here, so that's a 4 and a 6, and we don't have any log pairs here. So I think at this point we might need to shift our solving style from writing corner pencil marks to writing the center candidates. Okay, maybe perhaps one more corner pencil mark. 4 cannot be in column 7, 4 cannot be in row 3, so 4 goes in these two cells. Okay, so from this point I'll start writing center candidates. Look for cells which have 3 or less than 3 candidates. Okay, box 7, in box 7, look at this cell, row 9 column 5, row 9 column 1, 4 7 9 6 and 8. So we need 1 2 3 and 5. You have 1 and 5 here, so that's a 2 and a 3. And I have a 1 in row 8, so that's a 2 3 5. There is a 3 here, so that's a 1 2 5. So let's ignore this cell for now. It can take 4 possible options, so it's not going to help in the course of the solve for now. Look at column 1. We have 1 5 4 7, and these two cells can't take 3 8, which means we have only 3 candidates here, so they can only be 2 6 and 9, but 6 is removed and 2 is removed from here, so it's 2 and 9 and 6 and 9. Okay, maybe this cell. I'm just going at random places. 1 4 7 8, and you also cannot have 2 and 9 here, so this can only be 3 5 6. But all the while we need to be on the lookout for long range deductions, maybe long range pairs. So just will be on the watch for these kind of deductions. And look at this cell, it cannot be 1 4 7 8, and it also cannot be 2 9, so this is again a 3 5 6. So we almost have a triplet now, but not quite. Look at this cell, we have 1 2 3 6 8 inside box 5, and 7 is ruled out because it's a given, so this becomes 4 5 and a 9. Okay, I'm feeling that the Sudoku is getting harder. Okay, look at this cell. Can't be 2 3 5 8, and it also cannot be 4 7 and 9. This has only 2 possible candidates, 1 and 6. And this one must be 1 4 6. Can't be 2 3 5 8 and 7 9. Also can't be a 1, so that's 4 and 6. Okay, so 7 in column 6 has only 2 possible cells. Either this one or this one. 7 cannot go here. Maybe this would be useful. Okay, let's just continue now. 3 4 6 8, and these two cells cannot take 1 and 5, 1 and 7. I don't know, for some reason I keep on saying 5 at all the wrong places. Column 5 I said, and 5 keeps on coming to my mouth. I don't know why. 3 4 6 8 1 and 7, so these must be 2 5 9. Can't have a 5 here, so that's a 2 9. And so far nothing. So let's continue with our strategy. Write some more pencil marks. See if there is some weak area. Look at this cell. 3, 6, 7 and 1 and 9 and 5 are ruled out. So this must be 2, 4, 8. So all the while as I'm writing these candidates all over the grid, I'm looking for deductions that just click together. But so far I'm not able to see anything. These three cells can't be 2, 3, 6 and cannot be 1 and 4. So 5, 7, 8 and 9. You can't have a 7 here. So that's a 5, 8, 9. Can't have a 5 here. So 7, 8, 9. This would be 5, 7, 8 and 9. So if the Sudoku gets very hard, I'll just think about writing maybe 4 candidates inside cells. So very soon we'll reach a point where we are going to pause and think what digit to write. Okay, this one 1, 7, 8, 9, 3, 4. So this must be a 2, 5 and a 6. And is that helping me? 2, 5, 6. Not really. And look at these two cells. They can't be 1, 3, 6, 8 and 2 and 9. So they must be 4, 5, 7. I have a 4 and 6 here, a 6 and 9 here. Do I have? Okay, that's nice. So I'm able to see something small here. Let's see if it's actually helping us. I've highlighted these three cells. So these three cells form what is called a Y-wing pattern or an XY-wing pattern. So it's basically nothing but you identify bi-value candidates. You can see that all these cells have only 2 possible candidates spread across 2 or 3 or sometimes even 4 boxes. So in this case, you can see that all these bi-value candidates are spread across 2 boxes. And how do you choose those bi-value candidates? So basically they have to be some combination of 3 digits. You can see that the 3 digits here are 4, 6 and a 9. So this has a 4, 6, this has a 4, 9 and this has a 6, 9. So you need to identify 3 cells with bi-value candidates which have some combination of 3 digits only. And how does this pattern how does the structure of this pattern work? You have to identify a hinge cell. A hinge cell is nothing but which is able to see both of the other cells. So these are the 2 other cells and they are called the wing cells. So you need to identify a hinge cell. So here is the hinge cell. This is seeing both of these 2 cells. So when you have such a pattern, the common digit between the wing cells can be eliminated from all the cells which are seeing both of these cells. So you can see that these two yellow cells are seeing both the red cells. So they can't take a 9, because what happens is that when 9 is ruled out from both of these cells, these 2 cells come together to form 4 here and 6 here, ruling out both the 4 and 6 from this cell. So which means that you can't have a 9 here, so 9 can be ruled out from here. But this is already a 6, 7, so this is not helping. So I got a 4, 5 here. That seems to be a big deduction. Well, not to be. Okay. Look at this cell. Can't be 3, 6, 7. Cannot be 2, 5, 8. 2, 5, 8, 3, 6, 7. So they must be, this must be 1, 4 and 9. I'm getting slowly clueless here. Okay, look at these 2 cells. They can't be 1, 4, 7. Cannot be 8 and 9. So they must be 2, 3, 5, 6. So 5 is here. So that's a 2, 3, 6. And this must be a 2, 3, 5 and 6. Okay. So maybe by this point, we might have written all the candidates that are necessary to make the deduction that is supposed to be seen here. So let me give a deep think here. Okay, this cell is catching my eye. Can't be 4, 6, 7, 8. It cannot be 3 and 9. So that is 1, 2 and 5. So cells with 3 or less than 3 candidates have probably dried up at this point. Okay, maybe one more. 1, 4, 5, 7, 3 and 6. So this is 2, 8 and 9. So I keep making these triplets but not helping really. So we were able to do something here. I was actually hoping for more. Okay, we deduce that 7 goes in one of these two cells in column 6 and 7 goes in one of these two cells in column 3, and it's actually not much useful. Okay, these two cells we can try to write the candidates. They can't be 1, 4, 7, 8, cannot be 6. So 2, 3, 5, 9, 3 is here. So that's a 2, 5, 9, and 2 is here. So that's a 3, 5, and a 9. This seems to be a real toughie. There's no doubt about it. Absolutely clueless here. Okay, this cell can't be 3, 6, 7, 8, cannot be 1 and 5. So it must be 2, 4, 9. So I've probably written so many candidates inside cells now. I'm supposed to see here. Okay, this cell can only be 1, 2, 9. So we almost have a quadruple here. So if this cell did not have an 8, this would have become a 1, 2, 4, 9 quadruple, but it's not to be. Unfortunately, this cell can take an 8. Can we somehow eliminate the 8 from here? That would be really helpful. Okay, this cell can only be 4, 7, 9. I guess I need to write candidates. Not sure to what extent it would be helpful. I feel there's something going on which I'm able to see. So I have a 2, 9 here, a 7, 9 here, a 2, 3 here. All these by values are really interesting. Let me remove the colors from these cells. 2, 9, 7, 9, 2, 9. It something which I need to really look at. Okay, this one can be 3, 5, 8, cannot be 6, 7, 9. So that is 1, 2, and 4. If I could even eliminate one single candidate from some cell that gives rise to a pair, that would be really nice. What am I not seeing here? Okay, this one 1, 4, 7, 8, 9. Okay, this can be 2, 3, 5, and 6. thought there was something going on there. Okay, guys, I'm really sorry. I saw that there was a viving here, right? But I didn't notice that there was another viving hidden right next to that. Wow, I simply missed that. I'm sorry for this, guys. So again, the same structure or same pattern called the viving or x-viving, which I explained just some minutes back. So we have identified three cells, and all of them have bi-value candidates, and all of them have some combination of three digits, which are 6, 7, and 9. And we have a hinge cell 7, 9 here, and we have two wing cells 6 and 7 and 6 and 9. So we can eliminate the common digit from the cell which sees both of these cells. So this cell cannot be a 6 because that forces a 7 here. If this is a 6, you get a 7 here and you get a 9 here, and this cell can't take any possible value. Awesome. Such a beautiful construction, guys. Very tough to see this deduction. I didn't expect that you'll get one more viving immediately after we found the earlier one, and that too right next to that. So this is not 6, so that's a 7. That becomes a 6, and which gives a 4 here, and this is not 4, and it's also not a 4. Let's now slowly finish off the Sudoku. 4 gives a 9 here. Hopefully this was the one tough step that we are supposed to find, because even the title says classic with one toughie. So you have 9 here, so that gives a 7, and that becomes a 4-5 pair. And what do we need to do? 3, 6, 8, 4, and 7. So 1, 2, 5, 9. So this is a 1, 2, 9. Okay, so you can place the 6 in box 4. So that's a 6. 7 is removed from this cell, so that's 4, 5 pair. That gives a 9 here. Removes the 9 from this cell. 6, 8, 9, 3, and 7. So let me remove the 9s from here. Is there more twist in the tail here, or am I missing something really simple? Am I supposed to see here? Okay, 1, 2, 4, 5. So this is 2, 4, 5 for the column. So okay, 3 goes in one of these two cells. So I can actually use something called a unique rectangle in these two cells. I can straight away say that this cell cannot be 4 or a 5, and I can simply put the 7 here. If this were a competition, I would have done that, but since this is a live solve and we're solving for fun, let's try to find the logic. And how am I able to say that this is not a 7? Because any Sudoku I know will have only a unique solution. If suppose I have 4 and 5 as the candidates here, after I complete the Sudoku, I can always interchange these 4, 5 pairs to get another solution. But a Sudoku never, I mean, at least some Sudokus which are constructed by reputed authors will never have dual solutions. So you can always use this kind of idea to solve your Sudokus faster. So I can always interchange these and get two solutions, which is why I'm saying that this cannot be 4 or 5, that would be a 7. But let's see for some logical step here. Okay, this is 2, 3, 8 or a 9. So 6 goes in one of these two cells in box 1. Strange. I was hoping that the Sudoku would get finished after that step, but there seems to be some other deduction here missing. Maybe even one more viving, making the count of vivings 3. Let's look out. So 4, 6, 7, 8, and 1 and 9. So this would be a 2, 3, 5. So is this really a classic with one tough step? Don't think so. What am I not seeing? Got a 4 5 here. I have a 4 5 here. 4 5 7 here. Mm, okay, 5 goes in one of these two cells, right? Which means this is not a 5, so that is a 2 and a 3. And is that helping me? And this cell cannot be 7 8 9, cannot be 1 4 and 5. So this is 1 4 5 7 8 9. So this is 2 3 6. Okay, that seems a little bit useful. uh, Still the Sudoku hasn't fallen, right? Tough one. And the reason I think that it's still difficult is because rows 1 to 3 are completely very sparse. You can see that there are very few givens and none of them are even identical to each other, and that's why it's the Sudoku still hard. We don't have any action coming out of top 3 rows. That has sort of made the Sudoku a little bit handicapped. uh, so I probably would be forced to use this deduction, I guess. But let me think for some more time. 3 5 1 9. So 4 2 6 7 8. Okay, basic elimination which I'm failed to do. So this is not a 6. That's a 2 5. I'm missing something really simple here. That would be okay. There is a 7 8 corner pencil mark in here in column 7 because 7 8 can't go here. So that's a 7 8. So 2 3 6 7 8. We need 1 4 5 9 in these cells, and 1 and 5 cannot go. So that's a 4 9. That's beautiful, guys. That is really beautiful. And the reason I'm saying is that because we got 7 8 here, we were able to narrow down the possibilities here, and look what it is doing. It's giving us a triplet out of nowhere, guys. Just out of nowhere. So we have identified 3 cells which contain only the digits 2 4 and 9. So we got a locked triplet. Superb. That is simply superb. And that was tough to spot, not easy at all. So now I can remove 2 4 and 9 from all these other cells. That is really going to help us. Really going to help us. Superb. So now this becomes a 3, that becomes 2. So you can remove the 2 3 from here, so that becomes 6. And 2 4 9 1 3 5 6. So that's a 7 8. And this is also 7 8. Now I think we should be able to do faster. Get 2. So that gives a 1 here. 1 is removed from this cell, 1 is removed from this cell. And 1 in box 8 has only one option now. So that's the 1. 1 gets removed from here, so 1 goes here, so 1 goes here. And that gives a 2 here, and 9 here, a 1 here. Superb. So 2 is removed from this cell, that's a 3 5. And that is also 3 5. Let me remove the stray pencil mark. 6 is removed. Okay, 1 is removed from here. And I'll remove the stray mark. So 3 5 is here, so which means 2 must go in one of these two cells. So that's not a 2, that's a 3 6. 3 5 6. And a really excellent Sudoku, guys. I mean, I'm enjoying the Sudoku so far. So 1 5 6 9 4 and 7. We need 2 3 8. So we have 2 3 8 here, and this is not a 9. That's a 2 8, and 2 can't go here, so that's a 3 8. Okay. So again, we have sort of hit a stumbling block here. Plus, I'm missing something very simple. Okay, let's look at this cell. It can't be 2, 7, 8. It cannot be 3 and 6. It cannot be 1 and 4. So this must be 5 and 9. Okay. Let me remove these colors. We have done whatever we could do with them. Okay, let me check here. Where does the 1 go in column 9, guys? I was slow to spot that. So 1 goes here. This is sort of stuff, guys. I don't know how to explain, but it is sort of stuff. And now the 4 in column 7, so that gives a 4 here. This is a 4, and that gives a 2 here, giving a 9 here. That's not a 9, that's a 2, 5. Okay, 2, 5, 2, 5. Okay, 2 is here, so that's a 5. That's a 4. That's a 6. That's a 3. That's a 2. And 3 is removed from here, so that's a 2. That is a 5. That is a 3. That's a 5. That's a 2. That is 8. That is 3. 8 is removed from here, so that's 2, 4. And corner pencil mark, 8 is removed from here. This is 5 and 9. Okay, so 2 gives a 4, a 9, a 5. 4 is removed from column 5, so 4 goes here. And that resolves this 4, 5 pair, resolving this 5, 7 pair. And now we need to finish off the remaining digits. So 8 is here, that gives a 7 here, 5 gives a 9 here. And let me finish box 3 now. 3, 4, 7, 1, 2, 5, 6, and 9. So that's 8. Let's finish this off clinically. So you have a 5 here, that gives a 2, a 9. Let's finish off this column. 2, 7, 8, 1, 4, 9, 3, 5, 6. So this is a 6. That is a 5. That is a 3. Nothing like finishing of the Sudoku in a jiffy after finding the tougher deduction, guys. So 1, 2, 5, 8, 3, 4, 9. We need 6 and 7. So 7, 6. And with that, we have completed this excellent Sudoku created by PDN. I sort of took some time missing the second wiving. It was in fact on the very next cell to the hinge cell, I would say. This was the hinge cell in the first wiving, and this was the second cell. So I've never seen wivings which were so close to each other like this. It was so amazing to find that. And the last but not least, the triplet that we found in row 2 was not so easy. An excellent Sudoku. Hope you guys enjoyed watching me do this live solve. I tremendously enjoyed solving this Sudoku. Thanks to PDN for creating this Sudoku. We hope to see you soon with the video. Please subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Bye bye.